Most men in the modern day, they perceive leadership to be just brute force, strength, power, and that's got its place. On the other side of the spectrum, a lot of men think there's being timid, being in touch with your emotions, being overly kind, being the nice guy. That's leadership. Both of them are false, and I'm here to show you why. I'm here to show you the 4 key core traits and principles of a masculine leader in 2025. Number 1 is presence. You need the ability to stay calm in stressful, dangerous situations. When chaos ensues, when people are running around and they don't know what to do, they don't know where to go, everyone's panicking, and no one knows what's up, you need to be the one who stays calm, who looks at the situation, assesses the room, assesses the escapes, assesses the solution, and then provides that, and actually goes and fulfills it. There's no benefit to just being completely chaotic. If you're in a workplace and a disaster happens, something bad happens, you have to be the one who stays calm and says, okay guys, this is bad, but what's the solution? That's what we have to do as men. If you want to be a leader, you have to work on your presence. You cannot be overly emotional. You cannot be scared all the time. I mean, there's being scared, there's having fear, and that's a point I'm going to get onto in a second. But you have to remain calm. You can't be a leader what people are looking to for you to succeed. People are looking at you to carry a group of people or yourself through a situation. You cannot be the one who's just completely chaotic and being driven by emotions rather than your senses. You need to be relaxed. Number 2 is one that ties into what I was talking about. Courage. Courage is a fundamental pillar of masculine leadership. Now, courage isn't the trait of being fearless. Courage is feeling the fear, it's being scared and doing what you're meant to do anyway. I might be scared to step into the ring, but I step in the ring anyway. I might be scared to start that business, but I start that business anyway. I might be scared to cold call that prospect, but I cold call the prospect anyway because it's what I need to do. It doesn't matter if I'm scared to do it. I need to do it, so I do it. It's binary. You either do it or you don't do it. Now, I'm not telling you to be completely fearless, because that's not what we're like as human beings. We're trained to assess danger. We're trained to sort of see when something goes wrong, and we react to that. But you can't react emotionally, and you have to act in the face of fear with courage anyway. Again, if something's going wrong, you have to be the one who steps up and say, okay, if there's a danger, I have to confront it, I have to deal with it. When everyone else is running away, you step up to the plate. If it's a burning building and there's no firefighters and you've just seen it set on fire, sorry, you're a masculine man, you have to go and do it. It's your responsibility. It's hard, it's tough, and I know it's hard, but it's your responsibility. You have to run in there and at least try and help until the professionals get there. But you cannot watch a burning building set up in flames and then not do anything. It's the same with what we see on that unfortunate situation with the girl on the tube, on the coach or something somewhere in America, and people are doing nothing. People can see that men have become so feminized and so weak that they'll see a woman getting attacked in the street, they'll see someone getting robbed in the street, and they don't do anything about it. They sit there, oh, well, what can I do, Well, what can I do? I'll phone the police, because they'll do something. The police will definitely do something about it. No, you're a man. Deal with it. It's hard, but you have to go and do it. It's your job to protect people. And if you can't protect people, then get in the gym. Learn how to fight. Learn how to defend yourself. Become athletic. Become fit. So you can move. So you can do things. Don't be like a sloth. You should be able to defend yourself, and you should be training. And if you see a situation where someone needs help as a man, you have to take responsibility. You have to step up. And leading into that, the third trait is responsibility. When I was in the workplace, when I used to work in a factory for around 2 years. And when something would go wrong, like a machine breaks, or there's something missing, or someone's not turned up, so that job can't get done, so someone else has to fill in for that role today, Everyone's like, oh, who are we going to choose? Oh, we're going to have to phone this guy. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this. Everyone's panicking, running around. Ah, scared. And then I'm like, okay, guys, what's the solution? What's the solution? You can't. Everyone's moaning. Yes, it's bad. Yes, it's not ideal. But it's just crying and complaining and blaming people going to actually make a difference. Is it going to help anything? No, of course not. So you have to take responsibility. I'd always be the one who say, oh, what's the solution, guys? Yes, Dave's not turned up. Okay, his job is, I don't know, pipe bending. So, who's capable of bending pipes? Okay, so my role, I've done most of my jobs over the course of the week. I haven't got much work on today, so I'll do my list of tasks for today for my role, and then I can go on pipe bending. But they'd always have an excuse. They'll say, oh, you're not trained, and they wouldn't put the effort in training someone up. So they just have more and more chaos all the time. I'm like, guys, we need a solution. There's a problem. We need a solution, otherwise it's just going to grow into a worse problem. You should be the one who takes responsibility for the situation and starts to act. And you should be the one who's actually trying to solve it. Don't be like everyone else where everyone's panicking and scared and playing the blame game and playing the victim game, or that's not my job, so I'm not doing it. No, you step up to the plate. It'll make you stand out, it'll help you grow as a person, especially as a leader, because that's one of the most important skills, is responsibility. And number 4, breath. Number 4 is vision. As a man, as a masculine leader, either of yourself or of a team, you need vision. You need a goal to accomplish. You need a mission to accomplish. You can't sit there and have nothing to do all day. 0 activities, 0 tasks, 0 goals to accomplish all day. You can't do that as a man. Impossible. And if you are doing that, then that's why you feel so weak. That's why you feel so feminine. That's why you have no energy. That's why you feel weak in your soul. Because you're not doing anything. For a man, just let's say, for example, for yourself, you need goals to accomplish. What I want you to do right now is I want you to sit and think. What do you want to improve on? Do you want to learn how to speak to women? Do you want to start a business? You hate your job. You want to start a business. You know you've got potential. You want to start a business. Perhaps you want to learn how to fight. Pick whatever it is. Pick one goal, one thing you've said, I want to do this. Now, I want you to set a very, very specific goal. It doesn't mean, when I say specific, I don't mean train martial arts. No, that's just pointless. Let's take the example of martial arts. You want to start learning how to defend yourself. You want to become more of a man. You don't want to be a run over in society. You want to be the one who steps up to the plate and knows what you can walk around with confidence, knowing you can handle yourself. You should be training martial arts. But don't set the goal of training martial arts. No. I will have 10 spars by the end of the year. That is daunting for you. You've never trained. You're scared of getting punched in the face. I'm going to go to the boxing gym, or I'm going to do kickboxing, or MMA, or Muay Thai, or whatever. I want to have 10 spars by the end of the year. Or 10 sparring sessions, anything. Even just 10 spars. That will help you grow. That is a goal which is going to get you to 1, achieve better fitness, 2, achieve more courage, and 3, gives you a vision and a goal to accomplish in life. And if you're a leader of a team, you have to be the one who's creating the vision. You have to have a correct vision and a line of sight that your team wants to jump on board with. You can't just lead people down the pit. You have to say, no, we're accomplishing this by the end of Q4, and guys, you have to get people on board with it. It's hard sometimes, but that's what you got to do. These are 4 fundamental pillars of masculine leadership in the modern day. Not being having brute force, not being weak and feminine and timid, and being in touch with your emotions. None of that nonsense. These 4 traits, you work on these as a man, and people will start to notice. People will respect you. You'll respect yourself, most importantly, and you'll feel deep in your soul more of a man. Someone who's doing something with his life. And that's what I want for you guys. That's what I want for you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, if you got value out of this video, comment one thing that you learned today. And also comment one thing that you're going to work on, because I want to see you grow. Subscribe to this channel for more. God bless.